Welcome to Optique in the Great Lakes Mall in Spirit Lake here at ExploreOkoboji.com. I'm Adam Eichstein. Let's go inside and find out more about what this great business can offer. Well, we've now moved inside here at Optique in the Great Lakes Mall in Spirit Lake, and we're talking with Jonna Dukes. Jonna, you got a lot of stuff going on here that you want to inform the public about, especially if they haven't had the time to come in and check out the place. So, first of all, the process of what goes on in terms of getting your eyes checked and making sure you can get the right lenses in front of you. So let's talk about that.
Exactly. There is a process that goes to it. You go have your eyes examined, and at that point in time, you get a prescription. That prescription is your property. It is yours to do with as you choose. And the way I like to think about that is you go to your regular doctor and say you need a prescription for whatever it may be. You get that prescription, and then you take it to the pharmacy of your choice. Well, think of us as the optical pharmacy.
Right.
You do have a choice. It is your choice to take that prescription wherever you choose.
Now, of course, part of that process doesn't quite start out here in the lobby where we're at. You go back into the offices, state-of-the-art equipment like you would see at most places.
Absolutely. Yeah, I use a laboratory out of Chicago. It's called Hoya. They do a fabulous job. And really high-end products, you know, big technology is what they use. And so you can rest assured that the lenses that are made that you're seeing through are of the highest quality.
Now, after that process gets going and the examination takes place, then you probably come out back here and have the consultation. What does that include?
When you have a consultation, basically what we're doing is we're going to sit down and talk, you and I, and we're going to decide how you use your eyes. Because you're different than anyone else. You use your eyes differently than anyone else does.
Right.
So what we want to do is, the focus here is to make sure you have a product that is made with you in mind.
And so you're talking about, okay, I typically am looking a lot left to right, maybe at work, or when I get home I'm having to chase the kids and things like that. So various questions that maybe people wouldn't think they're going to be asked.
Right, exactly. And there's another analogy for that. We like to think you wouldn't wear flip-flops to run a marathon, right?
Right.
You know,
I hope not, at least.
I hope not, exactly. And so what we want to do is make sure that the eyewear that you're wearing is made for the activities you're doing. So it's a, you know, it's a really important process in getting you something that's quality and custom for you.
Now let's talk about those eyeglasses. You have a lot of unique items here in terms of the designers, the styles, and it's all very special to this area.
Absolutely. I'm really excited to be able to have frames here that I'm told are not, there's some that you can't get any closer than Chicago.
Okay.
So we've got truly big city style here in Northwest Iowa. We've got a lot of designers out of Europe, France. We've got quite a few from France actually. Products that are handmade, some in Berlin, things like that. Just things that you don't see everywhere. And you know, that's the point. When you get them, you want to feel good about them. You want to know that you're not going to see yourself walking, you know, see four other people wearing what you've got.
Right.
So it's important that you feel good about wearing them, and I want to help you with that.
So you're certainly bringing a trendy factor to the eyeglass community.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's part of how you look. It's part of your appearance, and it needs to be done right, and I truly believe that. So I want to sit down, and not only do we work and talk about lenses, but we're going to talk about frame shapes. We're going to talk about your face shape. What shapes flatter you? And that way you know, color-wise, shape-wise, that what you're wearing is truly a good fit for you.
All right, well, again, we're talking with Jonna Dukes here at Optique in the Great Lakes Mall, and you take advantage of a lot of unique technology here to help people find that. And we're going to go into that a little bit more here and show the folks on ExploreOkoboji.com just how you go about doing that. Well, we've moved over behind the front desk here at Optique, and Jonna, we're going to talk now about how you use technology to help people see what the glasses are going to look like on them. So I'm actually going to step out of the frame here a little bit and let you move to the side of this TV and kind of go through the process of how you go about visualizing with the customer what the frame's going to look like. We had our own Jantina Carney step in and take some pictures, so I'll let you kind of take it away and explain that process.
Yeah, well, we call this the digital eyewear display. And the reason we do this is because a lot of times people have a hard time seeing what the glasses are going to look like on them. And so what we do is we take some photos, we put them up here on the screen, allow you to put your prescription back on, and then take a look and see what you think. And that way you really get a nice, honest interpretation of how you look. Now the nice thing about this too, one of the things that really helps us do, helps me do, is to look at the frame on your face and say, you know what, this centers your eye, or you know what, symmetrically maybe this one is too big, or maybe this one is too small. But it really gives us a good focal point at where to start. It does have a little magnification to it, so it really does give you a nice clear picture of what we're looking for. And the nice thing about this too is these are PDF files. So from here we can email them to you. You can email them to your family and friends, and then, you know, get some opinions on what you like.
Yeah, nice opportunity for folks to get some feedback, and especially when you come in here, it's a little different. Instead of grabbing different pairs of frames, throwing them on your face, looking in a mirror, you can do it in a slow process and take the time to actually visualize it on the TV.
Yeah, it makes a world of difference, really. That way you really feel comfortable that what you've got, when you put it on, when it's the finished product, you're like, oh, I didn't know it looked like that. Well, now you're going to know exactly what it looks like before you make the purchase.
Well, John, I'm going to wrap things up here from the Optique in the Great Lakes Mall in Spirit Lake. Just want to get some final information out there. First and foremost, though, we almost forgot to highlight the fact that you do provide sunwear. So sunglasses for folks, prescription sunglasses, and it's another opportunity for folks to come in here and to take advantage of your services.
Well, and that's just it. Regardless of whether or not you need a prescription, I really feel that everybody needs sunwear. So in order to protect your eyes, keep those harmful UV rays out of the picture, you need to come in and take a look at sunwear. We've got polarized lenses, we've got non-polarized lenses, we've got just about anything you can imagine. Right. Even starting with kids, because realistically anyone under the age of 18 doesn't have an effective UV barrier within their own eyes. So it's real important for kids to have that sun protection. We've got a great line tailored just for kids.
Optique then, prescription sunglasses, regular glasses for all ages, so keep that in mind when you're considering where you're going to get your lenses. And let's talk about hours. You are in the Great Lakes Mall in Spirit Lakes. You're susceptible to their building hours, but let's talk about your hours of operations and appointments.
Yeah, my hours are Monday through Thursday. I'm here from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Friday I'm here from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then Saturday I'm here from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, I also do other appointments, other hours by appointment. So if there's another time that works better for you, give me a call, we'll make that appointment, and that way you get that one-on-one time where you get to spend that just with me.
And what is that phone number where they can reach you at?
They can get me at 336-4401.
And you're also on Facebook, so if folks want to go on Facebook, they can look up Optique, and I understand you got some nice pictures on there.
Oh yeah, we like to, if you want to have your picture taken in your glasses, having fun and knowing that you look good, we'll put you on the Facebook page with your new glasses on. When you do check out our Facebook page, and please do, it's Optique, Spirit Lake, Iowa. If you search for Optique, it's also the French word for optical. Okay. You're going to get about 1 million hits. So do check out Optique, Spirit Lake, Iowa.
All right, so keep that in mind when you check them out on Facebook, and possibly another opportunity to come in here, get the picture taken, new Facebook profile picture.
Yeah, so there you go.
There you go. All right. Johnny, we appreciate the time today, and we'll look forward to seeing you again down the line.
Great. Thanks, Adam.
All right, I'm Adam Eichson on ExploreOkoboji.com.